Okay, then today's concept is a IAM in AWS. In AWS. So IAM stands for Identity Access Management. Okay, here I need to manage the identity and access of that identity. Okay, so identity and access management. So how to create the identity, okay, or how to manage the identity? See here, this service is created in AWS to divide the access part, because we created the AWS account with the root privileges, right? Root privilege means he is the admin for the account. See, in my account, so I can access any service. If I search for a route 53, right, then I can create any service here. So I can do anything, right? So I can do, see here, get started. I can do anything. If I have a knowledge or I don't have a knowledge, but I can give a try, right? But when I go to the instance, so here also, if I go to the EC2 machine, then I can launch any kind of instances, okay, whether you have a knowledge on that or not. So what happens if you give the admin access to all? Everyone will start doing whatever the possibilities. If they require a small thing, then they will go and launch it. There is no kind of monitoring. There should be a restriction, okay. It will help you to monitor it clearly, okay. So if you have a person, if his work is on a EC2 instance, then create his username and password, give him only that access, okay. No need to give. If he's access to just, if his functionality is to just go and check the instances are running or not, then only that access is enough here now. No need to give the access to edit it, okay. That level, granular level access we can give here, okay. That is what the IAM. So in IAM, no need to share the root privileges. Need to create a separate user and create and give the access to that person, okay. Then how to create that user? So go to the IAM service, right? So go to the IAM service. Here you have a option users, right? So this is the dashboard. Here MFA you can set for a root user. What is MFA? I will discuss this, because you need to secure the root user also, right? And IAM resources. So I told you resource means the services I am utilizing. So in IAM service, I have some resource. Resource means user group and roles, policies, identity providers, right? So these all are the resources. So now there are 8 roles by default it is showing. No worries. May this number may be vary with your account, because I created some new roles here. That's the reason. Okay, so now our duty is first how to create the user, okay. Click on a user. There is option to create the user. Click on it, give the name, okay. Just give the name as a I will create the user, first user as a XYZ, okay, or a test user. You can give the name as a test user, right? So provide user access to AWS management console. Okay, so if you want to give the management console access, then you can select it, okay. And I want to create an IAM user. So here, if you give this management access, then this user can manage the AWS console or services. So but my requirement is something else. So what I will do, I will just create a user first, a dummy user. Go to the next, add a user to a group. No, I don't have any group right now, so I will not add him, okay. And I will not set any permissions also. I will just create one dummy user, okay. Go here, see test user. I have not set any kind of password and all, right? So here, see create user. I created just a dummy user now. See, he don't have any kind of access. He don't have a console access. He don't have a CLI access. Then how to give him a access, right? So if you want to give the access, then go click on this, go to the security. See, console access is disabled, right? Access key, create access key, you have option here, right? And here you have a permission. This person or this user don't have any kind of permission now, right? So at least I need to give him a credential, right? So login, if I created the user means I need to set the credential. Console sign in, I will enable it now here. Earlier I have not enabled, right? So now I will enable it. Auto generate the password, or you can set the password. If you are admin, then you can set the password. I will set the password, and I will tick mark this user must create a new password at the next sign in. Okay, so in your project you need to follow this, but in my case it's a demo, so I will not follow. Okay, I will go as it is. So apply. Okay, so test user, and I created the password, and this is the link to login, right? So I will copy this link and close it. If you want, you can download the username and a password also. Okay, close it. So I created the password, and now I set it the console access, means AWS console access I given to him, right? Now what I will do, I will go to the incognito mode, and there I will log in. Wait. Okay, so I will log in here. So I will give the that URL whatever I copied, right? So I given the URL. So once I enter, then it will take me to the login window, AWS login window. See, now it is automatically when I go to that URL, it took the AWS account ID, right? I have not given because it is there in that URL itself, that account ID. If you are not able to see, you can go to the root user also. See here, if you want to go to the root user, see, in a root user, it will not ask you the account ID because you are the root person, right? You can simply give the email ID and you can give the password. But when you are IAM user, right? You are now IAM user. When I click here, it will ask me the account ID. So I think I have not copied it, the account ID. Let me go back. And I will go here, right? So this is the account ID. In this URL, I have a account ID. So here account ID is given. Now I am user I created as a test user, right? And password I set it. So that password I will give here. Sign in. So when I sign in, guys, he will he will get the same window. He will get the same window. See, it's a console, right? So you can see here he by default some other region he logged in, right? So what I will do, I will switch to the my Mumbai region only. Here I can switch. Okay, if I want to work in a Mumbai, right? So I can switch here in a Mumbai. Means that one thing is clear, that user whatever I created is not a particular region. He is globally, right? He can work in a any region. See here, test user for this account. That is one thing, it is clear. But I have not given any particular permission, right? So what I will do, I will try to access the EC2 instance with that user. See, EC2 instance, if I go there, see, see here, API error, right? All errors because this user don't have a access to access to this EC2 instance, not only EC2 instance, for any service, because I just created the user. I have not given any kind of permission, right? See here it is showing that uh, you are not authorized to perform this operation, right? So this is the user ARN. Okay, what is ARN I will discuss. Is not authorized to perform the EC to describe action, right? So I will go back to the admin user now. So admin user. So here this is I am an admin user here. So here I will set the permission. So see here, in a test user there is a tab permission. Go here and add some permissions, right? Permissions means policies actually. So how to add the policies? So here see, add permission option is there. So add permission. So see here, add user to a group. No, I don't want to. I will not discuss about the group right now. I will just attach a policy directly. So select this. See, list of policies you will get. So right now these all policies are created by AWS. Means these are a ready-made policies, permissions. Right, as of now it is 1161 policies. This number may go on increasing as they introduce the new policies. Okay, okay, now what kind of permission you want to give to your user, right? So I hope it is earlier we discussed that uh, we need to give the a limited permission, how much he required. So my test user want to access the EC2 instance, right? So I will give the EC2 instance related access only. See here, there are many access like administrator access. There is administrator access also. Okay, there is a Alexa. Okay, let's go to the which EC2 related only. I will search. I will add a filter for a EC2. See here, in a EC2, Amazon EC2 container registry policy is there, right? Amazon EC2 full access is there. Amazon EC2 read only access is there, right? So Amazon EC2 role for a SSM. There are many things. Out of that, suppose my user need a EC2 related full access, means he want to launch a instance, he want to delete the instance, every access he need. So I will select this. I selected the permission, right? So go to the next. See, Amazon EC2 full access added, add permission. So now permission is added, right? So see here, in a permission section you can see the permission. Now I will go back to that user in an incognito mode. I logged in. So I will go there, his instance, right? Just I will refresh. See here, still he is not able to see the instances, but actually there the instances are not there. Okay, but this message will change. See, okay, it is showing me the instances. These all instances are in a stop mode. Got it? How the permission are important, right? Earlier he was not able to see the instance. Now he is able to see and he is able to launch also, right? See here, I can give the name. Here I can select the OS. I can select the type of the instance, and I can launch the instance also, right? So this is what the user creation and setting the permission, right? Now we'll discuss about the group. So why I need to create the group? First of all, see here, I will go to the board. So we created the user creation is clear. So why we need a group now? So group is important because so you have a multiple users. Okay, you have a 10 users. Then every time if there is a requirement, what you need to do? You need to create a user and you need to add that permission. So to avoid that, what you can do? You can create a group like a DevOps, right? So DevOps group members need a access on a EC2, right? Access on a EC2. Just imagine EC2 and VPC, right? Or on any kind of S3 bucket, right? So S3 bucket, S3 storage and RDS, right? So these all services access they need. So what I can do, I can just create the user and add to this group. So by when as soon as you add the user to this group, they will get the access whatever the policies you attach it to this group, right? No need to think about the policies now. It's a already the policy is attached to the group, right? So when you add the user to this group, they will get the permissions of that group only. So that also I will show you now. So again, go back here. Now what I will do, I have a user with me, right? I have a test user, and this test user has a Amazon EC2 full access. Now what I will do, I will create one group. So here user groups are option is there. Let's go here and user groups. So create one group. I will give the same name, that is the DevOps, right? And see, while creating the group itself, you can add the user in that group by selecting like this, right? Okay, I selected this user and I will add to the group. But what I will do is just I will let it be. First of all, I will create the group. So for that group, I need to attach the permission, right? So what I will do this time, I will attach the S3 bucket related permission. S3 is a storage. Okay, just understand. Amazon S3 full access. This permission I will attach and create a group. See, DevOps group is created, permission defined. If I click on this, if I click on this, if I go on a permission, you can see there S3 related permission is there. Amazon S3 full access, right? If you want to add few more accesses to this group, go on adding the policies. So CloudWatch related, so monitoring related, CloudWatch, uh, CloudWatch access on EC2, CloudWatch full access, right? I will select this one and I will add the policy, right? And if I do the refresh, so here you can see there are two permissions are added to this group now. Now what I will do, I will go to the user and I will add this user to the group now. Go to the group, right? See here, go back to the group and select the group and user, right? So here you can see refresh, it is not showing, add a user. So add user, so select this user and add this user to the group. Earlier the test user had a only the EC2 related permission, right? Now I added this test user to the DevOps group, means he will have a additional permissions. So how to get confirmation? Go to the user, right, and click on this user. See, in a permission section you can see Amazon EC2 is directly attached and Amazon S3 full access is by a group because he is a DevOps group member. That's the reason Amazon S3 full access he got, right? And CloudWatch access also he got now, right? Earlier only one access he was having. So this is how you can create the group and add the users to that group. Okay, now again one more user I will create, and while creating itself I will create a user, create a group and attach the policy. Okay, so that I will show you. So create a group, right? Give the not a group, it's a user. Give the name as a demo user and provide AWS console access, right? So click on this and I want to create an IAM user here, right? And here for that IAM user, custom password I need to set, right? I will set the password also here. And after, user must create a new password at the next sign in, it is recommended. I will highlight this also now. Now go to the next. Now add a user to a group option, right? So I will add this user to this group, new user to the DevOps group. So this DevOps group, I will not add extra permissions to this user, I will just add that user to this DevOps group, and next, right? So DevOps group and IAM user change password, these two permissions are added. So why this IAM user change password policy is added? Because I selected by here, if I go previous stage, here I selected, see, user must create a new password at the next sign in. Because of this reason, a new permission is added, that is IAM user change password. Means user can do or change the password only when he has this permission, guys. Okay, so everything is permission, everything is policy in a AWS. See, this is the URL, you can log in with this. Let me copy it, and this is the username and this is the password, right? So I will log in. Before login, I just want to give a detail on the user, right? See, the user is created and what permission he has, right? So let me show you. So he has a permission, see which user he is, demo user. He has a AWS S3 full access, he has a CloudWatch full access, and he has a IAM user change password, right? So three policies, two are from the group side and this is a direct policy. I have not added this direct policy, but I selected a option that change for first login, need to change the permission, I need to change the password, right? Because of that, this permission is added, remember. Okay, I hope it is clear now, right? So I have a access key and secret key, not a access key, actually it's a username and password. I will go there, incognito mode, and there I will log in now. So here already the test user is logged in. I will sign out from this and I will log in as a demo user. Okay, and let's see what kind of permission he has, and for a first login whether it will ask me to change password or not. This is the account ID, demo user password. So as soon as I log in, it is asking me to change password, right? So it is recommended always because admin knows the password of the user, right? So that's the reason it is recommended that when you log in for a first time, you need to change the password. So old password I will enter, new password, and confirm. So I logged in after changing the password. You can see here demo user, right? And this demo user also has a access to the all access to all regions. I can work in any region. It is user is not specific to any particular region, remember this one. Okay, I can work here also. But what permission he has, he don't has a access to EC2 user, EC2 service. Let me show you that. See here, I am in a demo user as a root, right? Root has set it only, he given the S3 full access and CloudWatch access and change password. We already changed it. And CloudWatch access is there and S3 access is there. EC2, what I will do, I will try to access the EC2 now with that demo user. See here, I will go to the EC2. Here also it is showing EC2. Click on this. Here it should show the error because I have not attached the permission for a EC2 access. Right, see here error is there. But I attached the S3 full access, means I will go to the S3 bucket and I will try. Okay, I will try there. Okay, I will search for a S3. No worry, what is S3? I will create the video on that also, or I will cover up that also. See here, this is the S3 bucket. It's a storage purpose we use it. See, I have access here. I can create the bucket. If I click on a create bucket, See, it is asking me to enter the detail, means I have access here. Got it? So this is how, guys, you can create the user, you can set the permission, and you can add that user to a particular group, so that that group permission he will get. No need to create the every time the new user and give the policies every time. If you add that user to that particular group, then he will get that user that privileges. So today we seen how to create the user, what is IAM, what is a user, or what is group, and how to create a user and how to create the group. Right? Let me sign out from here, and I will close it. Okay, so any doubts regarding the user and all? In the next class we'll see this is a console access, right? So then how to give the CLI access, means command line access, how to use the AWS in a command line, that we will learn. Okay, this user now has a CLI access, but the other mode is also there, that is CLI, that is also required. So we'll learn that also in the next coming classes.